Our next lesson for this chapter is about slope. Slope is what we actually call the steepness of a straight line. It's the ratio of rise vertical change to run, which can be considered the horizontal change. We've previously called slope rate of change, and if you remember, we were finding the delta y over the delta x, so we were finding the change in y over the change in x. We're just now going to switch that over. Instead of change in y, we'll call it rise, and change in x, we can call it run. So if we look at this treadmill, we're looking at the rise, which is how it goes up and down, which is 10 inches. So 10 inches over the run, which is the length of it, which is going to be 48 inches. Units on the top are going to cancel out, and if we simplify, we get 5 over 24. We're always going to leave our answers for slope in fraction form, and moreover, we're going to have to leave them as improper fractions if it's a number larger than 1. So the graph shows the cost of muffins at a bake sale. Find the slope of the line. So what you're going to do here is look for rise over run as well, just based on the line. So to kind of demonstrate this, I'm going to use 2 colors for you here. If you look from going left to right on the line, to go from here to here, we have to rise 2, and then we have to run 1. Notice that we are moving up and to the right. Those are both positive moves. So our slope here is a rise of 2, a run of 1. Our slope is just 2. This box over here helps us. Had we moved down, that would have been a negative number, or to the left, it would have been negative. Take a look at this example down here. So we're rising 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to run 1, 2, 3, 4. So our slope here is rise over run, which is 3 over 4. In the next one, we're going to look at how the y values change. From negative 6 to negative 2, the x values, we're adding 4. Negative 2 to 2, we're adding 4. And 2 to 6, we're adding 4. In the y values, we're adding 1, and adding 1. So in this, we're kind of considering that delta y over the delta x again. So our y is changed by 1, and our x is changed by 4. Our slope is 1/4. The last part of this lesson is going to give us a formula here. We're going to use the letter m to represent slope. So when we look at 2 points, we can actually look at the graph of it, find the rise over the run, or we can use this formula. What it has us do is to label the x and the y coordinates, and we subtract the y's to find the change in y and subtract the x's to find the change in x. Notice that we have to keep them in the same exact order. So if I'm looking at this one, I have the points negative 4, 3, and the points 1, 2. I'm going to label this x1, y1, x2, y2. If I'm looking to find my slope, which remember is represented by the letter m, I'm going to have to do my y's, the difference, 2 minus 3, and in that same order, start with this coordinate 1 minus a negative 4. 2 minus 3 is negative 1, 1 minus a negative 4 is 5. The slope of this is negative 1/5. We can check that. 1, we go down, so it's a negative, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right is our run, which is a positive move. Here we have x1, y1, x2, y2. To find our slope, we subtract 3 minus 2 over 5 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1, 5 minus 2 is 3. Our slope is 1/3. Try these bottom 2. Go ahead, check your answers. This should be 1/2, and this one you should get 1/4.